even all that fun dookie. Fishery Live. See if anybody comes and hangs out with us today. Actually, you start on time today. Like a minute and a half in, just about. Oh, good there. I like we're on time. I like it. I like being on time. You know what? I need something to write on. There we go. Anybody just hopping into the stream, welcome to the stream. Just started, just looking to hang out and relax, chat about really whatever. Hopefully music though. Hey everyone, hey Socrates, how are you doing tonight? Did you have a good weekend? Or not weekend, weekend's just starting, but a good week, I should say. Are you having a good week? Have you had a good week? Words are hard. And was it you, Socrates, that had recommended the band Fruit Pocket that we so gladly listened to? And I've officially joined the Four Eyes Club. I have glasses now, and I can actually see. It's nice. Really nice being able to see. It was good just trying to get my kids to sleep. Hey, understandable. Well, yeah, I don't have kids, but I put my dog to sleep. Does that count? So one day I'll actually be able to say that. Sorry I was late, put my kids to bed. I wonder if I just start saying that, what people would think. People that I know me, like intimate family members. Like, just, I don't know, like, sorry, I gotta put my kids to bed, I'll be back. They're like, wait, what? You don't have kids? Just leave it at that. Just see what they say. Anybody else that's new that has not been here before, this is just a really laid back, just kind of hang out, relax, chat. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the music you enjoy. Typically, I like to keep the subject around music, if at all possible. But a lot of times it kind of strays off that path pretty quick, and we end up talking about weird things. And if there's a band you want me to check out too, let me know. I'm always looking forward to checking out new music. And another cool thing about these live streams so far, it's been a lot of participation, and a lot of new bands have come out of it. So that's why I typically like looking forward to it, because then I just have a crap ton of new music to listen to, and it's always fun. Donut Man, greetings. What's going on? How are you? Did you have a good week? I think we reacted to one of the things that you recommended, Donut. Let me see if I can find it. Which one was that? Because I know you had commented on it. Which one was it, though? I don't remember. Okay, it was. So you were the one that recommended Fruit Pocket, I think. No Fruit Pocket this week, yeah. Greg, love you, brother. I'd stay up and chat and everything, but I got some. Hey, understandable, man. I know you got work. And you probably work tomorrow morning too. You do you. Thanks for stopping by and saying, hey, man, I miss you. I'm officially a part of the Four Eyes Club too. I got glasses and I can actually see now. That's nice. So when I'm driving at night, I'm not terrified. Donut Man, not too bad. Looking forward to finishing work tomorrow. Yep, fruit. Yeah. Kit Kat. Hi. Hello, Kit Kat. Yeah. So see, the thing is with fruit. Our Fruit Pocket gals is instrumentally, I thought it was awesome. I'm like, I heard that, I'm like, okay, yeah, like it's super heavy. Greg, you're not a kid. Hey, kids will do that. I don't know anything about that, but I believe it. I know your kids. But yeah, but Fruit Pocket, like instrumentally, I loved them. They were heavy, and then all of a sudden they started singing, and I was like, no. I don't know. It almost feels like, even like the whole trend and the craze surrounding like baby metal. I'm not a huge baby metal fan. I mean, some of it's cool, but most of it has everything to do with the sound of the instrumentals. So the instrumentation and the musicians, like, I love it. I think the contrast, it's too much of a contrast. It's just like, I don't know, but yeah, you said you get it. Socrates, they're no Lady Baby. Lady Baby, I think, worked because of the mix between the two. So they kind of, the two, although be it kind of weird, it was a good mesh. And I don't think that combination would have worked anywhere but Japan. Socrates. Same with like Deadlift Loida, his other project, and then I think he's got another project, and I think he streams and does all this other stuff. But I think it only worked because one, Japan, and two, they kind of played well off of each other. His vocals went well with the music, whereas Hers was like the kind of like the yin and the yang kind of thing, like the angry and the happy. Um, but like I said, most of these groups, I love the instrumentation, but when it comes down to it, it's the vocals, and that's just my personal preference because the style of vocals that I do and the style of vocals that I like, like to hear. Not too bad. Okay. But I still have quite a bit to check out. So on my, I still need to check out. Let me get to it here. I think it was Death Rabbits, Necronom Idol, and then yeah. Have you heard of Bloodkill? I don't think I have. Bloodkill Mumbai, huh? Interesting. I don't think I have heard of Bloodkill. Mumbai thrash metal, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna save that as my watch later. And Socrates, do you plan on diving into more Unlucky Morpheus? Yeah, I do actually. I like Unlucky Morpheus. I think they're cool. Especially I love the violin. That's always really really fun to listen to. I'll say it 1,000 times. You've heard me guys say it 1,000 times. I love piano and violin and metal. So I really enjoy Unlucky Morpheus. The only downside, for me again, is I don't speak Japanese, so it's a lot harder for me to really get into it lyrically and vocally because of that. But instrumentally, I really thought they were really cool. But yeah, I do plan on checking out some Unlucky Morpheus and kind of wrapping it around. Just kind of going back, like I know Bandmade released a new song. I still need to check that out. I just try not to overdo it, so I try not to like do the same band over and over again, which you guys know that, which we've talked about that. But yeah, I do plan on getting back to Unlucky Morpheus. The new Bandmade song, maybe another Love Bites song. But there's also bands like Dollbox. There's other songs they could check out by them. Mary's Blood is another one. So there's a ton of them, but I try not to. I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm clickbaiting for views. I want my reactions to be super genuine. Donut Man says Death Rabbits. You will probably have the same take on Death Rabbits, and that's okay. And that very well may be true, but I'm not open to checking them out. I still think it's cool to check out new bands, and it's fun for me, right? So I may have the same take, but I still might enjoy the instrumentals, right? Socrates, their song Tower of Blood has more violent. Okay, cool. The whole album is up on Spotify. It shows quite a bit of growth. What album, Donut Man? Is it Death Rabbits, I'm assuming? And Kit Kat says that they like Bandmade. Okay. So, actually, so I have some new merch being made right now, and some of the merch is going to kind of have a Japanese theme to it. Because a lot of my fans, not fans, that's a stupid thing to say. They're not my fans. A lot of the music that I've been reacting to, their fans are primarily Japanese and love the Japanese culture and love Japanese bands. Bandmade, Love Bites, Unlucky Morpheus, Mary's Blood, Dollbox, etc., etc., etc. So my new merches can be I wanted to kind of theme towards the Japanese, like kind of like a Bandmade, almost a Bandmade style, and have it something along those lines. So I have new merch being created. It should be finished within the next week or so, and I'm excited to check it out and show you guys. Socrates says Bandmade's new album is on Spotify. Okay. So is it a full brand new album? Let's see. Bandmade Unseen World, is that it? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely start checking out some more Bandmade. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, yeah, I can definitely check out some more Bandmade. I always dug Bandmade. I always thought Bandmade was cool. I can definitely see, for in my opinion, why Bandmade and Love Bites kind of sits at the top. Yes, 12 tracks, 14 unlimited. That's a good album there. Typically, they say now it's based on length most of the time, but it's usually between like 8 to 12 songs on an album. But so it's around 44 minutes. So yeah, that's about like 12 out. Yeah, that's 40 to 45 minutes. That's perfect for a full length. That's cool. I'm definitely have to do is check out some newer some of their new music, then and maybe do a couple reactions to it. Absolutely. I'd still want to do a reaction to the band Acme too. It's another Visual K band that I had stumbled across. I've purposely haven't listened to any of their other songs than the one I've listened to, just so that way my next reaction is genuine and authentic. Um, the song that I stumbled across and listened to by them was called Rotten Orange, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool song, so I'm interested and excited to check out another one of their tracks and actually do a reaction to it. Because I have thoughts on the one song that I heard, but maybe I should wait to share any of those thoughts until I listen to another one of their songs. Yeah. Also, I wanted to check out some more. No, you no YouTube this week. Yeah, he's actually. I know I don't have a moderator in here, right? Um, he sent me a message and said he's visiting a friend, so he won't be able to stop by tonight. Unfortunately, definitely love having him in the stream. He's always very supportive and very interactive with the people in the chat, keeping things going. So, fortunately, he won't be here this week just because he's visiting a friend of his. Kick says, "I like your fire in the background." Yeah, yeah. So I know people have mentioned the other fire back there, that they like the kind of the idea of it, but I always felt like where I was sitting and how the camera was initially positioned in the other way, it kind of blocked it. So I figured, why not just pull? Because the one behind me is fake. Why not just pull up another fake one right here on the bigger screen, so everyone can see it and give it a more homely vibe. And if I'm quiet enough, you might even hear the crackles of it. Yeah, I'd like to check out some more Null Positive, because I thought they were interesting. I'd like to just kind of, I guess, hear some other songs before I give a final judgment on them. Not that I didn't like them. Like I said, they just remind me too much of an in this moment. Like if I would have heard, if you would have played that null positive song on the radio and didn't tell me who it was, I'm like, oh, this must be a new in this moment song. But it's weird that she's speaking in German. But yeah, they're good. It's odd because the vast and opinions, when people listen to music and everyone hears things just slightly different than the next, right? Just kind of like people suggesting songs, and then other people, well, I disagree with those Concepts Below. I think with her, my opinion is their best song is this, So it's always just kind of interesting reading through the comments when I get them. Trauma is the song to react to. Yeah, it's had a couple people recommend Trauma, so that'll definitely probably be the next one that I check out by them. However, the only comment that I kind of disagreed with is the comment that says that they think that she's the best female metal lead singer right now. That I don't necessarily agree with, but that's their opinion, right? Yeah, I'll definitely plan to check out Trauma. I have that saved on my list to check out. Socrates, that's for sure. And what is it? What's the other one I just tried pronouncing? I completely said it wrong. Let me find it here. If I know how to work YouTube. Maybe. There we go. Oh, and I still gotta check out Luna C as well. And I have to check out Nana Kitadi. Death Rabbits, and then Necroma Midol, Dawn Slayer. I can check them out, and then now Bloodkill. So I have a few videos to check out, and Acme. That's the other Visual Kei Japanese band. Everyone has their favorites. Guys I work with start crying like toddlers when I play my J-Rock. That's funny. Give her another chance. Maybe not the best metal singer, but possibly top 5. Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't think that she's by means any bad. I can't even speak. By any means, I don't think that she's a bad vocalist. She just, that song in particular, it just sounded like, she just sounded like Maria Brink. Very much like Maria Brink from In This Moment. Which they also cited as one of their influences, so that made sense to me, right? A lot of times you'll see bands when they first start off, creating and making music. A lot of the times you'll hear their sound and go, I've heard that before, but it's just a little bit different. So a lot of times if you look at a younger band's influences, you're going to go, oh, that makes sense. Because they're still kind of working on finding and creating their own sound. What reactions do you have planned for this week? So I kind of went through them. So I'd like to check out the new Bandmade. I'd like to check out Lunacy. I'd like to check out Death Rabbits and Necronomidal. I'm probably completely butchering that pronunciation. So those are probably the 4 that I check out this week. Depending, sometimes I get to one and for some reason something else pops up that seems like it might be a more fun reaction to do, and I might switch over to that. But those are kind of what I'm looking at right now, because I'm trying to make sure that I get and I react to people's requests from the streams. At least I try to do those first, and the reason being is because if people are willing to go out of their way and take time out of their Friday night to hang out in my stream and just chat and talk and suggest music, the least that I can do is try to make it a point to react to the songs that they request, right? So that's what I'm at least that's what I'm trying to do. I know I'm not always perfect about it, but at least that's kind of my thought process behind that. I'm trying to react to the songs that are requested in my streams over the comments, simply because those people are going kind of, I guess, above and beyond to kind of hang out on these live streams with me on Fridays and talk and chat, and just kind of when they could literally be doing anything else. So to me, that says a lot. If you want a fun reaction, check out Brian. Okay, Grandpa. Yeah, you know what? You did recommend this. Let me go and save that right now. Oh, I want to play it. Alright, so I saved that as a reaction to do as well, because I know you did recommend that before. Because he's a funny dude, so I'd be interested in checking him out. It looks like he released a new song called New Music Sucks about a week ago. So that'd be interesting. The video also features other aging metal musicians. Okay, awesome. So you guys doing anything cool this weekend? Just chilling at home. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I guess that's a silly thing to say, because I think most people are just chilling at home, considering the circumstances of the pandemic and the virus and everything going on. So that's understandable. Completely understandable. For the most part, I will be doing the same thing. Just chilling at home. Relaxing. kind of a slower stream tonight, huh? If you call trying to if you call if you call, if you call trying to motivate yourself to clean the house fun, we'll see. Hey, do what I do. Once you start feeling productive, then you just want to start doing it all the time. Throw some headphones on and just jam out and clean. You could say that. Just wait till Amber realizes what time it is. Unlucky Morpheus has a song where Fuki sings in English called Carry On Singing to the Sky. A tribute song to Andre Matos. Why does that sound familiar? Did I listen to it? No, I haven't listened to it. Interesting. I'll have to check it out then. Let me see. I'll save that one as well. Let me make sure I do that. It's been a lot easier because before I was writing everything down by hand, but it's been a lot easier just to, on my other monitor, look it up and then save it to my watch later list. So that way when it comes to it, it's already there and I know exactly where it's at. So I went ahead and saved that one. I don't know who Andre Matos is, though, do I? Now I'm going to look him up. Andre Matos. The Brazilian singer, musician, producer, and composer. He was involved in the heavy metal bands. Viper, Angra Shaman, Symphonia, and sold millions of copies worldwide. Since October 2006, Matos has been dedicating his time to his solo career. Interesting. Okay. He was born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and died in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Huh. Interesting. Never heard of him. Power metal is probably the biggest reason why, because I've never been a big power metal guy. Symphonic metal, folk metal, melodic music, dance. I want to know who put their genres in here, because they just started putting random crap in here. Dance, electronic, metal. Just metal. Interesting. That's the wonder of Wikipedia. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I get having a band, like, having a few genres to the name, but this is got, they just, like, started throwing up different things that they could think of, and, like, that's all of their genres. This is them to a T. Nailed it. Wikipedia can be a really good source of information or a bad source of inspiration. Not inspiration, information. Wow, I'm struggling. Undead Corporation also dropped a new song. Okay. I do need to check out some more Undead Corporation. I want to do that. So it looks like they released one yesterday, but it's a cover of something. I'm gonna save my watch later. Animan had an interview with Gact. He put up earlier this week. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming maybe a YouTuber. Stop it. You stop playing videos. He's the artist you reviewed last Monday. Did what? Am I losing my mind? Who dat? Is that somebody from... Well, I know Gact is. Is that somebody from the band? Or is that like his first name? No, his name is Gakuto Oshiro. Oh, sorry, he's a YouTuber. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. He reviews anime and manga. I don't know what that is either. I'm just learning new stuff as I go here. Manga. Manga are comics or graphic novels originating from Japan. Most manga conform to a style developed in Japan in the late 19th century, and the form has a long prehistory in earlier Japanese art. The term manga is used in Japan to refer to both comics and cartooning. Oh. Well, there we have it. The more you know. I'm learning something new all the time. Just like, what is it? What's the other thing that I was taught? What did I learn last week? That was a style. Lolita, right? Was that what I learned? Lolita. Is that, or am I thinking of something else? I just thought seeing an interview of Gact might be nice. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out if I can find it. So I looked up Animan, or Animan, and I found the YouTube channel, and I don't see the interview at all, though. See, God bless it. Unless this is just somebody else. The Anime. Okay, because this one, okay. Oh no, that's not, now that's a band. A lot of stuff going on here. It's a whole different world for me. The whole anime scene and thing is just a completely different world for me. That's something that I was just never really got into or looked into or, I don't know, watched. Kind of like, what is that? Naruto and like Dragon Ball Z are big ones, right? And that's, well, big here at least. I've never seen a single episode of those. I have no idea what any of it's about or why it's a thing or why it's popular. I'm not saying that I hate it or it's stupid. I know nothing about it. Oh, sorry, The Anime Man. Okay. There we go. I spent a day at Japan's biggest rock star. Is that the one there? I got into Bleach. What? Is that an anime? Because Bleach is typically a toxic substance that you shouldn't really get into. Yeah. Okay. So he's Japanese and Australian. That's interesting. One of the appeals is the cost to produce rather than doing a full-on live-action movie. Oh, okay. Yes and yes. Yes, it's an anime. Bleach the anime. Let's see. Bleach, Japanese animated series. Ichigo Kurosaki never asked for the ability to see ghosts, but he was born with the gift. When his family is attacked by a hollow, a malevolent lost soul, Ichigo becomes a soul reaper, dedicating his life to protecting the innocent and helping the tortured spirits themselves find peace. All right. Interesting. Just learning a whole bunch of stuff today. Oh boy. Typically, the stranger the title, the better the material, unless it's an adult product. Oh god. There is an anime. Maybe one of you, now that I think about it, that the guy who popped into the stream at the very beginning, Greg, actually, he's my drummer. He showed me. It's an anime where this guy. I wish he was here so he could tell us what it is. It's an anime where this guy he literally, nothing goes wrong for him. Everything he does is like perfect and flawless. I wish I remember what it was called, because I thought it was actually pretty humorous, and I cannot remember what it's called. Oh boy. Is that it? Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? That sounds familiar. I think that's right. Let me look. That's gotta be it. Yep, that is it. Haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Nami Sano. The manga follows a high school student named Sakamoto who has a reputation for being the coolest person among the entire student body. Yep, that's it. Yep, that is it. I thought that was that. I did see some of those, and I thought it was pretty humorous. It just seemed like everything he did just worked flawlessly and just happened to work out perfectly in his favor. I thought it was kind of entertaining. I did see a couple of those. I've heard of Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan. I know that those are two fairly big animes, correct? But I've never seen either of them. Apparently, I need to just start watching anime because I'm missing out on a lot. Apparently, been watching anime since the 70s. Okay. Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Asayama. So the world where he lives inside, so he's surrounded by normal. Attack on Titan seems kind of interesting. Just based on what I'm reading here. A Japanese series written and illustrated by Hajime Isayama. I'm sorry. It is set in the world where humanity lives inside cities surrounded by enormous walls that protect them from a gigantic man-eating humanoids referred to as Titans. Huh. And the story follows Eren Yeager, who vows to exterminate the Titans after a Titan brings about the destruction of his hometown, the death of his mother. Okay. I also watched a few episodes of Death Note. Third season is Death Note. I think did they make a? I think I watched the Netflix. Yeah, I watched the Netflix movie of Death Note. Where can you watch Attack on Titan? Now I gotta start watching. I gotta start watching anime. Check. I think Attack on Titan sounds cool. Death Note, the movie sucks. I've heard a lot of people say they weren't a huge fan of it. For a person like me, though, that's never watched or seen the anime or never really, for that matter, seen hardly any anime ever, I thought the movie was okay. But I'm sure someone who's more in depth and engulfed in that I guess scene would probably have a different opinion. Crunchyroll, is that another anime, or is that just, are you hungry? Maximum Hormone does the opening ending songs for Death Note second season, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, Crunchyroll is a streaming service then. Wow. Okay. The problem is consolidating the material. Okay. the time. See, I don't think I'm ready to commit to that. Like, I don't think I'm ready to commit to paying 8 to 15 bucks, $8 to $15 a month. That seems like a commitment for something I may not love. I need to maybe see where I can maybe find something else, because if I really loved anime, that might be something to consider. But I don't know if I love anime. I don't know if I'm ready to take the dive in spending for a streaming service. That's pretty crazy, though. Never heard of it. An entire streaming service based on anime. Huh. It's interesting. Attack on Titan was on Hulu. Does that mean it's not anymore? Is that what you're saying? I bought the Attack on Titan movie to only give them away. You can watch for free if it's not first run. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, actually, it looks like it might. Attack on Titan. Oh, God. It looks. What is this? Yeah, it looks like it's on Netflix. So I can watch Attack on Titan on Netflix. So maybe I'll have to give it a chance. Interesting. There's actually quite a few animes on here, it looks like. If it didn't have a fucking... Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I can check it out on Netflix then. The opening music is what drug me in first on Titan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely willing to check it out, that's for sure. But I think I'm actually going to probably wrap up the stream tonight at 11. Take advantage of the slower night, and maybe I'll sit down and watch one of those episodes of Attack on Titan before I go to bed. But yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might end the stream tonight at 11 and take advantage of like I said, the slower stream tonight and just kind of relax, get some sleep. Then to start attacking some new reactions next week, and you might get pulled into the show. Who knows? I might be up until 4 in the morning, and before I know it, I've watched a full season of Attack on Titan. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? And who knows, maybe next week in the next stream I'll come back and be like, guys, I love it. I haven't stopped watching it. Now we need to talk about it. Isn't that always fun, though? Being able to talk about a show with somebody else that's into the show and like just really getting into the conversation about something that's not real. Could always use a good new show. One of my favorite shows just ended. A show called Supernatural that I used to watch all the time. Ended after 15 years, and I was fairly disappointed with the final ending, but it is what it is. It's always good. It's only as real as your imagination. That's fair. That's very fair. And welcome to the stream, Aratha, or is it Aretha? Um, Glad you could pop in and stop by and say hi. But I'm actually going to be ending the stream here in a few minutes tonight. I'm actually going to be ending at 11 p.m. tonight. Always missed out on the live stream. Don't feel bad. Like I said, I stream every Friday, and I'm considering starting the stream maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe not too much earlier, but maybe around like 9 p.m. ish. So an hour it's typically about an hour earlier than I am now. I'm still streaming in about the same amount of time. But just wondering if that would be more beneficial for people if I start at 9 p.m. Eastern instead of 10. Here's almost 11 a.m. Oh, wow. Okay. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Saturday. So you're about 12 hours ahead of me. Where would that be? Other side of the world. Yeah, absolutely. Indonesia. Oh, that's cool. That's crazy. That's really cool. Indonesia. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's what, like near Jakarta? It's 88 degrees there. Oh, that's beautiful. Revenge of the Fate and Dane. Yes. Yep. Revenge of Fate. I like them a lot. The Dane was cool. They're all right. Good hard rock, but I definitely preferred Revenge of the Fate. Two more hours, I would have guessed Japan. I guess in Japan it's what, 1 in the afternoon, right? I feel like these glasses are just cutting into the side of my head with these headphones on. One of the guys I work with, he lives in Colombia. Wonder where in where that's at. Can I check out Dialith? Dialith, huh? Yeah, I could definitely check him out. I will bookmark the song "The Sound of Your Voice." So I saved that to watch later. Symphonic from the U.S. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yep, I went ahead and I bookmarked them out, and I'll save that to check them out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Duh, breaking things. Definitely breaking things. Just my desk. Just breaking my desk. But now that Soko Nenoru, I will definitely try to get back to Soko Nenoru. In fact, I will save that as well. But what I'm trying to do is just listen to as many new bands as possible. For me, that's what I like to do the most. At the end of the day, I'm not too concerned about the amount of people who watch my videos or the amount of subscribers that I have. More so for me, I enjoy the fact of just getting to listen to new music that I probably wouldn't have listened to or even known about prior to any of to just having people suggest music to me and stuff. So I try not to do the same bands over and over and over again. And I kind of got into that loop when I was doing the Japanese bands with Bandmate and Love Bites and stuff, where I got to the point where I felt like, okay, I need to take a break from this. So maybe I'm kind of going that opposite direction now of not trying not to repeat the same band over and over again. But no, I definitely I liked Soka Ninoru. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I definitely liked them. I really did enjoy them. So I've saved them down as well, and I'll definitely cycle back and go back to them and check out some more music by them. Right, there's just so many new bands that I can listen to, and bands that I've never heard of, that I try not to go back and listen to a band even if I've heard them once. Well, it's been a while with Soko Ninoru. You're right, it has been a while, so I can definitely go back and check them out. I definitely I added them to my list to check out. But I did enjoy the first song I listened to by them. It was cool. It was a very very technical math rock song. It's daunting, yeah, absolutely. But for me, I love it because there's always something new, right? There's always that thought in that, and it's kind of like a present, right? It's kind of like a present, right? So it's like you get it, and it's like this mystery when it's a brand new band you've never heard of before, or even heard the name or the song title. It's like it's either gonna be you're gonna open it and you're gonna watch it and it's gonna be amazing and it's fun, and or you might not like it. But it's fun when somebody suggests a band that I've never heard of before, because then that's kind of like the feeling you get. It's like, oh, awesome! I've never heard these guys. It's a brand new song, a brand new artist, brand new band, whether it be from a band from Indonesia or Japan or Mongolia, like the Who, like So there's just so much music out there. It's incredible. And yeah, you could look at it as it being daunting and overwhelming, but to me it's so much fun because there's so many creative people just wanting to put their stuff out there, right? And so many really talented creative people. And I think that's what's enjoyable about it. And I think there's too many people that get caught up. Um, and I definitely I can do this a lot. Is get caught up listening to the same thing over and over and over and over again, and then you almost train yourself to only like a certain thing, and then when something changes or something is different, you don't like it, or it's, well, that's not what they should sound like. Or so I think listening to all these different types of music kind of keeps me more open, even if I don't like the band or I don't particularly like the style of music. It allows me to kind of keep my mind open and be less judgmental towards the music. um, so that's why I enjoy it, because I'm always finding something cool or something new and a new brand to listen to, and so on and so forth. So that's always enjoyable for me, because what's a new song going to take you? 3 minutes to listen to, 4 minutes to listen to, right? So it can't be that daunting. And if you don't like it that much, you can turn it off after a minute, right? So I think that's what's cool about music, is that there's so much emotion, expression, and it's so powerful, all packed into 2 to 3 minutes, right? Whereas some movies, some TV shows takes 20 minutes to an hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to an expression in emotion, or even maybe multiple emotions, where you can listen to a song and you could feel a whole spectrum of emotions. They can express an entire spectrum of emotions, all in a 2 to 3 to 4 minute time period, as opposed to maybe watching a TV show or a movie that's 20 minutes, like I said, to 2 hours, 3 hours long, being a movie. So I just think that's why music is so powerful, is because it's able to provide so much in such a little amount of time. Yeah, the keeping up with the requests is a task. Oh, absolutely, it is. It's hard. It's definitely hard to keep up with to keep up with the requests. That's definitely for sure. I've struggled. I've always tried. I tried really hard in the beginning when I first started making the videos and doing it. If I had a person comment on any of my videos, I was like super excited and super happy. And they could request something and I could absolutely get to it, and I knew for sure that I'd absolutely be able to do it. Now it is very difficult, because there's having more videos, having more people comment and ask for new things. I want to be able to get to all of them. I want to be able to check out all of them. But it's hard. You're right. It is difficult, and sometimes I feel like I'm like, man, I don't want to let anybody down, but it's just hard. And the same thing that kind of went with like the commenting. I tried to comment back and respond to every single comment that people made, just to show that, hey, I do care, I do appreciate you commenting, and I do see it. And I tried really hard to comment and respond to every single person who left a comment, but it got to the point where I couldn't keep up with it, so I had to just altogether just stop. Um, but I would still go through and I still sit down and I still check and I still read the comments, and if and I will reply to some here and there. Um, but it's definitely difficult, and I only have, what, 1,300 subscribers. I can only imagine what it would be like at 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and so on and so forth. Like, it would be impossible to keep up with. It would be so difficult. But I definitely try to, like I said, when right now the streams aren't massive and like overflowing with people where I can't keep up with the chat and anything. So that's why I really try to go out of my way to react, if I remember and if I have it saved, try to react to the songs that people request in my streams. Just because to me, it says a lot. It means a lot to me that people take the time out of their, their Friday nights to come hang out and talk and chat with me. Wraitha, I'll try to give you one more new band suggestion. Absolutely, you're more than welcome to. It takes a team when it gets that big. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't ever expect to get to that point, don't I? But yeah, I can only imagine. For me, this is just something I do for fun. I work a full-time job for a living, and my bands and stuff and music is something I get to do for fun, and it's I love music, and this is kind of supposed to be relaxing. Hang out, talk music, and do reaction videos and just learn and check out and find new songs. That's always super enjoyable, but there's never the expectation of getting that large. It's never been something that I've honestly, I don't really cared that much. Just like if it happens, it happens. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. The last link in the comment for null positive video, which I gave you, is new. Okay, let me go and check that out. For Silas, Faith and Decision. I have reacted to Faith and Decision a long time ago. So there's actually on my channel that you guys can't see. Unless I may have gotten rid of them completely, but there is about starting about 9.5 months ago, I should say. I don't know if they're still there. But I had like 50 to 60 other videos that I ended up privating and getting rid of. It doesn't exist anymore. Let me see if they're still around. Yep, so yeah. I have a lot of videos that are still sitting in private. Just because when I switched over to a new format and everything, I wanted it to just be more just professional, I can't even speak. Just a professional looking video, look better. So I privated probably. I have a total of just 171 videos. But the only videos you guys can see are within the past 9 months. And Faith and Decision was one of those videos that's now currently hid. I did that video actually was on. Here you go. Let's see here. Here you go. It's privated, so it's not deleted. So if you want to watch it, there you go. You can use that link to watch that old privated video. By the way, how's the U.S. these days? Well, the U.S. is the U.S. It's a shit show right now with the politics and the pandemic, but other than that, I'd say I'm doing all right. I have a good job and good things going for me, but you want to talk about on a much larger scale, we're kind of the laughing stock of I think the rest of the world right now. It's still private, huh? What? Alright, give me a second. Let me. I will go back and I will unprivate just that video so you can see it. Let me see it. Because it was one of the first few videos I've ever done. I'm still surviving. Alright, here's the video. So this video was from March 19th of 2019. Wow. Back when you were doing 2 a day. Yep. Yep. It is now public. At least it should be public. That was just when I had basically a different format that I was running, and then when I switched over to my newer format, I don't know, I decided to private all of the old videos that weren't in that format because I didn't think it looked good. So this is the only one I reacted to. Let me see if I can find the other one. If I have one. How's Miss Metal Vocals react? She's good. She's good. I'm gonna have to get her to do get her to do another video with me here. Oh, that's because here you go. Here's Faith and Decision. I've made public the wrong one. Here you go. There we go. Here you go. Here's the reaction to Faith and Decision. Yeah, I was able at the time. I was able to do at least two a day. Now it's just it's a lot harder in my current situation. So, and with my new job, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So I'm lucky to be able to get one a day right now. So I'm trying to stay consistent with that, and then doing my streams on Friday nights. But yeah, I'll have to get Miss Metal Vocalist reacts on another reaction. Maybe I'll see if I can't get around one this week. Here to do one with me this week. Yeah, it doesn't have it wasn't about views. It was just I wanted yeah, it got quite a few views. It was more so for me it was more so just wanted the format of the videos to stay uniform and look the same and feel the same and kind of have a more just find a format that people liked and kind of stuck with it. And so um, just kind of I play around with it every now and again just to see what people like. I still have my green screen that I can use because I was using that for a little bit, um, which I enjoy. It's just I'm kind of in my situation right now. It's hard to set up in here, so it becomes a pain in the butt. Eventually, I'd like to be able to use it all the time because I prefer using the green screen with the videos. Conformity of the product, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But guys, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Like I said, technically it was going to end it about a. I really like the new opening. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's going to end it about a half hour to go, but I didn't want to do that with Aretha just jumping in, so I want to be able to hang out and talk a little bit. But I'm going to end the stream there, guys, and try to maybe watch Attack on Titan, see if I like it, see if it's something that I'll enjoy. Give it a chance at least. But it's a good memento, you know, how the channel evolved. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's cool. That's why they're privated, and I never deleted them because I can kind of look back and see what I liked from them and from then, and then kind of see what I like now and try to kind of smash those together, right? I'm always looking to kind of make things cooler. You know, I've got merch now and all that fun stuff. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out the stream. Be on the lookout for the new reactions this week, and if you're not doing anything next Friday, I'll catch you in the stream then. You guys have a great night, all right?